have, this is another thing. See, the modern people deny essences. So they deny, in moral and political thought, one of the problems that arise from that is human nature. They deny the essence, that there's any essence. So that there's no essence to a male. But for us, there is an essence to a male. And the essence to a male is that it is by fitra attracted to a female and vice versa. So when the nature becomes deviated, something else happens. And so they say, oh, well, you have, things, these are in nature. You can't say it's not natural. No, but if you understand what human nature is, it's not natural for the human nature. In the same way that you have an infertile person who's not able to have, again, that's the difference between comprehension and extension. So once you comprehend what a human being is, you understand that's one of the properties of a human being, is that they're able to procreate. But if a person doesn't have that ability, it's in the same way that we were talking about the brain. If they lose that ability, there's something wrong with the instrument of procreation. But they have that potential there. It's just not actualized in that particular. And that's why marriage, even if it's childless, it's still a moral commitment. See, there's people that are arguing now that marriage can be between a man and a man. That's an argument. That's not the marriage of this tradition, right? This tradition says, no, marriage is a moral bond. In our tradition, it's a moral bond. It's not it doesn't have the same type of force that it has in Christianity, because Christianity, in traditional Christianity, I mean, Protestantism changes, but in traditional Christianity, you can't get a divorce. Marriages can be annulled, but that's another thing. That's like a khula. But in traditional Christianity, you can't get a divorce because it's actually they consider it a sacred bond, whereas for us it's a moral bond that has sacred components, obviously, but the actual bond, the mithaq, is more of a moral transaction that's closer to a business transaction in that you can get out of it. But you should honor the contract while you're in it. And if it comes to a disengagement, you want to break the contract. Like in a company, you don't cheat them, you don't steal everything and embezzle and run off. Well, the same in marriage. Tasrihun bi ihsan. You leave them with ihsan, right? Does that make sense?